Now, a weather update from meteorologist Tim Jones and Nebraska Weather TV.
Hello again, everybody. I am meteorologist Tim Jones. Today is Tuesday. This is a morning update. We'll keep this forecast valid through Tuesday morning into the afternoon. I'll have another forecast update late afternoon into the evening. This is recorded, just to let you know. This is not a live update, but this should serve as a valid forecast here over the next 12 hours or so until we can update it again. But in the meantime, focusing on our highs for today, obviously a very chilly day. We're incrementally getting chillier day by day here, where you can see we'll be in the single digits to sub-zero to the north and northwest, with teens here in the central, south, and east. Now, overnight tonight, we're still seeing the continuation of sub-zero temperatures in the north, with very close to that here in the south and east, as well as the southwest. But these numbers don't take into consideration the wind chill as well. But tomorrow, kind of a transition day here. We're seeing the temperatures going from the single digits to the north all the way to the 20s to low 30s in the southwest, the central, the south, and the east. But that's where it ends as this storm system approaches. Now, we have a whole gamut of advisories, watches, and warnings. I want to preface by saying that I think by the time we get through the end of Tuesday, we will have blizzard warnings in place in places of the state to the east through Iowa and maybe even farther east. But in the meantime, we're all under a wind chill warning. It goes into effect at different places. The north and northwest are already under an active wind chill warning. It goes into effect for the central and east as we get to early Thursday morning carrying through Saturday. It all goes to Saturday, and then we're all in a winter storm watch. Now that could be transferred to a winter storm warning, and this is not a big snow event. This is about blowing snow, very strong winds, and dangerous wind chills. There's a lot going on here. These may be some of the coldest wind chills we've experienced in years, but when we talk about blizzard, we talk about the criteria of visibilities less than a quarter of a mile and or winds 35 miles per hour or more sustained for 3 hours or more in duration. It has nothing to do with how much it snows. So you can have a blizzard when it's not even snowing if you have what's called a ground blizzard, and you can have a blizzard with just an inch or two of accumulation. But don't focus on the snowfall totals out of this. Focus on the big hazards, the wind, the blowing snow, because this snow is going to be very dry, very light and fluffy, easy to blow around, and focus on these temperatures and wind chills. Very dangerous coming up. And you know me, if you've watched me for years, I don't hype anything. Just want to call it the way it is. So again, I haven't changed this graphic much since yesterday. We're really looking at light accumulations, which I'll talk about here in a moment. It'll start Thursday morning through the afternoon to the west and then move through the central part of the state, maybe late afternoon, some light snow, but the main activity should be Wednesday night, carrying over to Thursday morning, and then that'll move to the east Wednesday night to Thursday morning, maybe Thursday afternoon. But again, we're going to have Thursday highs in the low single digits to below zero. The wind chills really kick in as the winds kick up. So Thursday into Friday will be the most miserable time frame in terms of temperatures. And then if you're traveling anywhere through Nebraska, Wednesday and Thursday will be not good. And if you're traveling to the east to Omaha, Des Moines, all the way to Indianapolis, to Detroit, Michigan, to Chicago, Kansas City to Sioux Falls, Twin Cities perhaps, up to Wisconsin, from Wednesday to Thursday to Friday, it would be good not to travel, period, or delay or leave early. If you know people that are traveling here to Nebraska, if they're traveling to North Platte or Thedford or Ogallala, they need to be here by tonight, by Tuesday night, or tomorrow morning at the latest, maybe by noon. If they're traveling to central Nebraska, they really need to be here by about 3 p.m. on Wednesday. If they're traveling to Omaha, they probably need to be there by about 6 p.m. So keep that in mind. And take that with a slight grain of salt. It might change a little bit here, but still thinking about 1 to 3 inches. This is not official yet, but the forecasts are coming down, which is typical as we get close to the event. That is from our forecast data. So right now we're going to be in that 1 to 4 range through most of the state with the exception of the far east, where snowfall amounts should be higher as you go closer and into Iowa. So keep that in mind. We'll get that nailed down as we get through the later in the day today on Tuesday. In the meantime, look at the forecast. We'll roll this through, and you can see here as the clouds thicken up, then we start to see that snow move in from west to east, moving through the central part of the state by Wednesday night, later on Wednesday night, carrying through Thursday morning. And by I think after daybreak, by the middle part of the morning, we should be pretty much done, and then those winds will kick up, really blowing the snow around. So just because the snow's gone, we're still going to have blowing snow. And remember, a lot of this is going to, as I always joke, blow down to Kansas or Missouri. But if you have a north-facing house or the north-facing building, whatever your house, or you have a barn or whatever, that's where all the snow is going to be from those northwest winds. So keep that in mind. In the meantime, going to wrap this up. It's been fairly long. I'll have another update coming up later on today. In the meantime, thanks for watching Nebraska Weather TV. Don't forget to download my mobile weather app, Nebraska Weather TV. It's free, easy to use, and I always appreciate your support and following along. Have a good day.